Are you successful? And if you are, good for you. And what do I mean by success? Do I mean money? Do I mean relationships? Do I mean health? Do I mean all of the above? Yes. Whatever you value as success is what is successful for us. Now I'm going to share with you 3 things that I have used to be consistently successful. And I'm not just talking about money. Over the last 4 years, I've lost 90% of my income, and somehow I can still consider myself successful. Now, how's that possible? Some people might say, Peter, that's just not possible. But it is. If you met me, you see that I live a balanced life. Not because I'm amazing, not because I'm special, not because I have great genetics. I assure you that. It's because I found 3 things. Number one, the number one secret to success for me, create a compelling vision. Something that is so exciting. So you have to absolutely have it. Whether it's owning a Lamborghini or buying a summer home or saving children in impoverished areas. Whatever it is, find your purpose. Find your mission. Get to the core of who you are. That's number one. Number 2, nutrition. I know, so simple. But just because something is simple doesn't mean it can't change your life. It could be so powerful. And what else besides food? Right now, the very next thing that you put into your mouth, that you drink, can affect your brain, your focus, your gut. All of these things affect how you and I get and stay motivated, how we get focused, how we're patient, how we decrease anxiety. Yes, all related to food. I'll talk more about that. And number 3, exercise. Exercise. And I don't mean killing yourself running marathons, unless that's what you love to do. That's amazing. I don't mean killing yourself and beating yourself up on getting on a treadmill to burn off what you ate last night. I'm talking about building muscle and at the same time building confidence and a strong core, literally. So let's go back to number 1, okay? If this all makes sense to you, pay attention, because I have seen these things never, ever fail if we just stay focused on them. So that first thing, create a compelling vision. I've been doing this for years with my audiences and with my clients. I get them standing up if I'm speaking in front of an audience. I play some awesome music. I learned this from Tony Robbins and I loved it ever since. And I direct them. What do you want most? Who are you? What are you doing? Who are you with? What are you wearing? What are you eating? Where are you driving? What are you driving? Where are you driving to? What's the song that's on the radio? What color is the outfit that you're wearing? How do you feel in that outfit? And all of those things, all of those descriptors, all those adjectives create in our minds real. You know this. You and I, our brains cannot differentiate between reality and perceived reality. I'll give you an example. You ever have a dream, just an absolutely horrible, terrible, upsetting dream, and you wake up, you're literally sweating, your heart is pounding, and you don't know if it was real or not for a few seconds. And then when you realize it wasn't real, you still feel the effects of that dream. Well, nothing happened, right? No one hurt you. No one came after you. No one pushed you off a cliff. But the brain can create the reality even though it's not happening in actuality. That's incredible. Once I learned that, I tried to tap into controlling my brain, controlling those runaway anxious thoughts, worrying about money and my family and things that I could not control. So I focused on 3 things I could control: my vision, the food that I ate, and whether I exercised or moved my body today. If you hate the word exercise, get rid of it. It doesn't matter. Create your own. That's the beauty about who you are and how amazing you are. The way you and I interpret what's happening in our lives is the way that we experience our lives. It's a direct relation to how we are going to experience the world. If I drive down the street and say, everyone's selfish, look at these people cutting me off, speeding in front of me, not caring about anyone except themselves, the world is lousy, people suck, what's the point of it all? And I've been there, believe me. If you've listened to my podcast, you know that. But I know if I feed into that, then that's the experience I have. I have the experience of a terrible world. If I look for the good, I will surely find it. Abraham Lincoln said that. If you look for the good in people, you will surely find it. If you look for the bad, you will surely find it. So I'm just cautious at what I'm looking for because I want good in my life. So creating that compelling vision. one of the best ways, and there isn't one way to do all of this, one of the best ways to do it is to put on that amazing song or that soundtrack or that playlist, or go for that run, or go to your amazing place, whether it's on the water somewhere during sunset, or it's in your mind, it's in your bedroom, it's with headphones on. It doesn't matter, right? We said that the brain can't tell the difference. Just get yourself there as often as possible to re-energize and reboot, and see what you're doing. What is your purpose on earth? Maybe you're spiritual, maybe you're religious, maybe you're civic oriented, maybe you're community oriented, maybe you just want to make the world a better place and you have something to offer. You just know that. You feel that in your bones, right? I get that. I know. One of the best ways to tap into that is to get to the core of who you are, what you want. And once you have that, you don't let anyone or anything distract you from it. No matter what, you get bad news, you get a check, you get a bill in the mail that you can't afford to pay right now, your car breaks down. That's all information that the world is giving us, right? That is information that we're getting. And it's been said, my life is a direct result with how I respond to the stimuli that I'm getting, to the news and information that I'm getting. If I open up that letter and it says you owe us $20,000 and I don't have $20,000, then I can say, this sucks, it's not fair, why does this always happen to me? And believe me, I've been there. Or I can say, this is nothing. This cannot possibly hurt me. I will figure this out. I have always overcome adversity in the past, and I will figure out a way to do it now. This is just money. It's not important. What's important for me, I speak for myself, is my health. And the reason I want great health is so that I can serve my children, my family, the people that I love, my friends, my audiences, you right now. So I have a bigger purpose, a higher meaning than just me. It's something so compelling that I cannot give up on. You see where I'm coming from? It's so exciting. It's so compelling. It's so important. People are counting on you and me. We have to do this. If us, then who? That's how some of the people that have overcome the greatest obstacles have persevered through the most challenging times, which for a lot of us is these last 4 years, right? So create a compelling vision. In that, you will find intrinsic motivation. You will find what you need to get up into the morning and do what it is you want to do to get that life that you want. And if you have that life, how to perpetuate it, how to attract even more success into your life, more amazing people. You know, that's one of the secrets to success, right? Surround yourself with great people and great things happen to you. I've said that so many times in the past. Okay, so that's motivation. That's creating a compelling vision. If you want to learn more about it, just reach out to me and I'll share 30 years of experience of how to manifest whatever it is you want. I've seen it happen time and time again with my clients, with myself, with my children, the people that I love and care about. Number 2, the food that you and I eat. Right now, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect. You know, you've probably heard my 80-20 rule. 80% of the time I try to eat amazing. I go away in the summers with my girlfriend. I want to indulge. I want to enjoy. I want to have a couple of glasses of wine or champagne to celebrate, because I want to celebrate my life and the people that I'm with. I want to have some steak and eggs, or I want to have a pasta dish, or I want to eat some really amazing sourdough bread with butter on it and olive oil too. Why not, right? That's the 20%. But 80% of the time, I try to eat great. I try not to drink alcohol during the week. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just sharing some of my strategies that work for me. You have to figure out what works best for you. During the week, I'm just so focused because no offense, but breakfast and lunch don't excite me. Dinner is what excites me. So I save my calories for dinner. Those are just strategies that work for me personally. Again, you find what works best for you. And I try to eat as many whole foods as possible. Foods that are as close to their natural state as possible. So sauteing vegetables, grilling meat, making salads. Those are the foods, those are the primary foods that I eat because I know this. When I eat processed food, I'll give you an example. If I eat tortilla chips, which I absolutely love, tortilla chips with guacamole and salsa. If I eat tortilla chips made with seed oils, sunflower, safflower, canola, corn, all those oils, I get bloated. I get distracted. My brain just kind of shuts down. I get irritable. I lose my motivation, right? Does that happen to you? Well, it doesn't have to, right? Because here's the secret, one of the secrets to nutrition. Pay attention to how you feel immediately following a meal or something that you drink. If you feel great, reproduce that. Keep going. Your body's good with that. If you feel terrible, pay attention to the food that you just ate. There is a good chance that you have a sensitivity or an allergy or an intolerance. And if you and I keep eating those foods, they get worse. And then you get more lethargic. You get more bloated. You gain, your body retains more weight. Your blood sugar rises. You might develop type 2 diabetes. All of this is preventable and reversible. That's the incredible power of nutrition. So today, if this makes sense to you, pay attention to what you eat. The very next food choice you make, if you can, make it about feeding that vision, right? Not number one, vision, purpose, mission. If you can feed it, like literally, I think of some of the foods that I eat and I think about how this is literally nurturing my vision. That's an incredible connection to make, right? That makes sense to you. So nutrition, keep it simple, keep it basic, eat those whole foods as much as possible. And then at 20%, hey, go crazy because it won't matter. That 80% will totally get rid of that, right? It's such a powerful psychological tool. And number three, exercise. Build muscle, build muscle, build muscle, build muscle. And did I say build muscle? As a physical therapist, I learned this. If you and I, when we exercise, build muscle more often than not, then we'll be stronger, we'll be healthier, we'll have less injury, our connective tissues will be stronger, our bones will be stronger, our psyche literally will be stronger, because when you and I exercise and build muscle and do it in a circuit and get our heart rates up, our body releases all these incredible neurotransmitters. The neurotransmitters that are found in antidepressants, norepinephrine, dopamine, serotonin, all that good stuff that we get from antidepressant, you and I can get naturally every single time we exercise and elevate our heart rate. You don't have to run a marathon. You don't have to run up hills or get on a treadmill and kill yourself. All you have to do is build muscle in a circuit. So you go from a very basic, let's say bicep curl. If you can do squats, you do some squats. If you can do a push-up, you do a push-up. If you can do rows with a resistance band that costs you $19, do rows. That I just described my workout, by the way, for the past 25 years. And it's been, to me, it has sustained my body. I've built muscle. I don't have pain, and it's not because I'm amazing. I used to have pain. I used to get injured. I used to have back pain and neck pain. I don't get pain anymore because I just practice good posture, which I learned in physical therapy school. And most of the time when I'm exercising, I say 80% of the time, I'm building muscle. The other things that I'm doing, if I'm training for a Spartan race or a Tough Mudder, I do sprints and I do hill repeats. But my core workout, literally, is building muscle in a circuit 20 minutes, 5 times a week. I check out my podcast and my blog and my social media. It's all over there. The workout is even there too. So to recap, number one, create a compelling vision, something that you will never stop, something that you just will not allow not to accomplish, to get distracted from, to someone to say to you, that's not possible. It's got to be that exciting, that compelling. And if it benefits others, your family, the people that you care about, the people that you serve, it's just incredible. It's just a bonus, right? Because now you got this intrinsic motivation. I have to do this. People are counting on me. Number two, the food you eat, the way you fuel yourself will not only help you look and feel amazing in your clothes while you're fulfilling that mission. That's awesome, right? You get to where you want to go and you look and feel good doing it, and you're wearing clothes that make you feel good about yourself. There's nothing vain about that. There's nothing wrong about that. So number two, nutrition. Pay attention to the food you're eating. You don't have to be perfect. Just 80% of the time, nail it with whole foods. And number three, build your body while you're building your mind. And every time you exercise, you put down your phone, you don't check your email, you don't check your social media, you tap into your vision. what you want. So while your brain is releasing these incredible painkillers and feel-good drugs, you're connected to who you are, what you must accomplish. You fed yourself amazing with that good food, and now you're literally building your body and your mind with this exercise, and you see how all three of these are connected. No one can take that away from you. The thoughts that you have, the food that you're going to do your best to eat, and the way that you're going to build your body. No one can take that away from you. You always have those resources at your fingertips. They will never fail you. We just have to consistently focus on them. And that's the secret, consistency. If you need help with any of this, you want to learn more, follow me, send me an email. I offer life coaching and health coaching. I do these presentations for corporations and school districts and anyone else who wants to have an amazing quality of life. Until next time, I'm Peter.